embracing the power of effortless living through Wu Wei philosophy and the beauty of letting go. The paradox of achieving more by doing less. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, desperately trying to fall asleep, only to become more frustratingly awake with each passing minute? It's a universal experience that perfectly illustrates a fascinating paradox. Sometimes, the harder we try to make something happen, the more it slips away from us. What if I told you that ancient Chinese philosophers discovered a profound secret that could transform your approach to life's challenges? They called it Wu Wei, the art of effortless action. And today, we're going to explore how this ancient wisdom could revolutionize your life in ways you never imagined. Welcome, fellow seekers of wisdom. Today, we're diving into a concept that has captivated minds for more than 2,500 years. In our modern world, where hustle culture and grinding have become badges of honor, we've lost touch with a fundamental truth that the great philosopher Lao Tzu understood. Sometimes, doing less can help you achieve more. You've likely heard of Wu Wei, an ancient Chinese concept that has captured the hearts of philosophers and spiritual seekers for centuries. This profound ideology teaches us to align ourselves with the natural flow of life, embracing the power of effortless living. By adopting the principles of Wu Wei, you'll be able to let go of resistance, tap into your inner harmony, and flow effortlessly toward a more balanced and fulfilling existence. In practical terms, Wu Wei is all about applying the principle of least effort. This simply means working in harmony with the natural current of life, rather than trying to force or resist it. Imagine gliding effortlessly down a stream, rather than struggling against the currents. By adopting this mindset, you'll be able to conserve your energy and make the best use of your time. Wu Wei also requires you to cultivate a deep sense of mindfulness and acceptance of the present moment. Rather than getting caught up in fantasies of the past or fears of the future, focus on what truly matters, the clarity of the present moment. By cultivating this awareness, you'll be able to see things as they truly are, rather than superimposing your own biases and expectations. Another key aspect of Wu Wei is the ability to recognize and release resistance whenever it arises. This means being willing to let go of your attachment to certainty and control. By embracing the flexibility of life, you'll be able to navigate challenges with greater ease and less stress. As you align yourself with the natural flow of life, you'll begin to feel the energy of effortless living growing within you. This is a profound sensation that enables you to live in the present moment, free from the burdens of past regrets or future anxieties. By surrendering to this energy, you'll be able to tap into a deep sense of inner peace and contentment. As you embark on this journey of Wu Wei, remember that the power of effortless living lies not in what you achieve, but in how you show up to each experience. It's a way of living that invites you to be fully present, to cultivate acceptance, and to trust in the natural flow of life. By adopting the principles of Wu Wei, you'll be able to tap into the beauty of effortless living and flow toward a more harmonious and fulfilling existence. But before we dive deeper, I want you to picture something. Imagine a stream of water flowing down a mountain. Notice how it doesn't force its way through obstacles. It simply flows around them, always finding the path of least resistance. Yet, without fail, it always reaches its destination. This natural wisdom lies at the heart of what we're about to discover. Think about a skilled surfer riding a massive wave. They're not fighting against the ocean's power. They're aligning with it, becoming one with its natural movement. This is Wu Wei in action. The surfer achieves something remarkable, not by forcing their will upon the wave, but by understanding and working with its natural patterns. The ancient text Tao Te Ching uses the metaphor of bamboo to illustrate this principle. When strong winds blow, the bamboo bends and sways, while rigid trees might snap and break. This flexibility isn't weakness. It's actually a source of incredible strength. In your own life, where are you being rigid when you could be flexible? Where are you fighting against the natural flow instead of working with it? As you navigate the world, you have a deep longing to live in harmony with yourself and your surroundings. It's like your soul is whispering, let go of the struggle, and allow life to unfold naturally. You've heard of the concept of Wu Wei, a philosophy that resonates deeply, stirring a sense of familiarity and wonder within you. It speaks of aligning with the natural flow of reality, where action becomes effortless and spontaneous. This isn't about passivity or laziness, but rather a state of being fully present, like a leaf floating gently on a river's surface. When you're in alignment with the natural flow, your decisions become more intuitive, and your choices seem to serve a higher purpose. You're no longer controlled by fear, doubt, or anticipation. You simply respond to the present moment. This is the essence of allowing, giving up resistance, and embracing the ever-changing landscape of life. As you explore this concept further, you begin to notice patterns and rhythms that govern the universe. From the way the seasons change to the cycles of birth and growth, everything seems to be governed by an underlying order that lies beyond the surface level. You start to sense a deeper connection to the world around you, one that transcends the mundane and speaks directly to your intuition. The Doubting, an ancient Chinese sage, coined this concept beautifully in the Tao Te Ching. The more you try to do something, the more you'll feel forced and unnatural. The moment you let go, the flow takes over, and all things seem to align in harmony. This is the wisdom of Wu Wei, embracing your natural flow, allowing life to unfold effortlessly, and trusting that everything will work together in perfect harmony. Let's look at Judo, a martial art that perfectly embodies the principle of Wu Wei. A skilled Judo practitioner doesn't rely on brute force to overcome their opponent. Instead, they use their opponent's own energy and momentum to achieve their goal. It's a beautiful demonstration of how less effort can actually lead to better results. Modern science is catching up to what ancient philosophers knew intuitively. Studies show that forcing ourselves to be productive often leads to burnout and decreased performance. When we work against our natural rhythms and energy cycles, we're actually making things harder for ourselves. Think about your own work patterns. When do you feel most naturally productive? Instead of forcing yourself to work when your energy is low, what if you aligned your most important tasks with your natural peaks of energy? As you navigate the complexities of life, it's easy to get caught up in a cycle of constant striving. You're constantly trying to achieve more, accomplish more, and be more. But what if you told yourself that it's okay to slow down, to take a step back, and to let things unfold naturally? That's the essence of effortless action, a concept rooted in the ancient Chinese philosophy of Wu Wei. What is Wu Wei? Wu Wei is a term that translates to non-action, or more accurately, non-forced action. It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of life, rather than trying to control or manipulate it. This philosophy encourages you to observe the world around you, to listen to your intuition, and to respond with ease and spontaneity. Embracing the principles of Wu Wei can have a profound impact on your life. By letting go of the need to control and forcing, you'll find greater clarity of mind and purpose, reduced stress and anxiety, improved creativity and problem-solving skills, a sense of harmony with the world around you. But how do you actually implement effortless action in your life? The key is to let go of resistance and to surrender to the natural flow of life. This doesn't mean being passive or apathetic, but rather being present and aware in the moment. Try this. Take a few deep breaths and focus on your breath. Allow your thoughts to pass without judgment or attachment. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Embracing the unknown. Effortless action is not about avoiding challenges or difficulties, but rather about being open to the unknown and embracing the uncertainty of life. By letting go of the need to control and to have all the answers, you'll find that you're more resilient, more adaptable, and more at peace. As you continue to explore the concepts of Wu Wei and effortless action, remember that it's a journey, not a destination. It's about embracing the beauty of letting go and trusting in the natural flow of life. The beauty of letting go. Here's a simple but powerful demonstration. Try grabbing a handful of sand and squeezing it tightly. Watch how it escapes through your fingers. Now, try holding the sand with an open, relaxed palm. See how much more you can actually hold when you stop trying to control it. Successful entrepreneurs and artists often report that their biggest breakthroughs came not when they were pushing hardest, but when they finally let go and trusted the process. Steve Jobs once said that you can only connect the dots looking backward. Sometimes you need to trust that they will connect in the future. This is where practices like mindfulness and meditation become powerful tools. They teach us to observe and flow rather than constantly intervene. When we learn to step back and trust the natural unfolding of events, we often find that things work out better than if we had tried to control every detail. As you navigate through life, you may find yourself getting caught up in the daily grind, constantly striving to achieve more and push through obstacles. However, this mindset can often lead to feelings of exhaustion, stress, and discomfort. It's time to explore the concept of Wu Wei, an ancient Chinese philosophy that encourages effortless living. In a world that often values productivity and achievement, letting go can be a radical idea. But what if it's not about giving up, but rather about aligning yourself with the natural flow of life. By embracing Wu Wei, you can tap into this flow and discover a sense of effortless living that feels both relaxing and rejuvenating. Understanding the concept of Tao. At the heart of Wu Wei lies the concept of Tao, the ultimate reality that connects all things. When you're in harmony with Tao, you're in tune with the world around you, and life begins to unfold with ease and fluidity. This doesn't mean that challenges disappear, but rather that you approach them with a sense of non-resistance, allowing solutions to arise naturally. Letting go doesn't mean surrendering to circumstances, but rather releasing your attachment to specific outcomes. When you give up the need for control, you open yourself up to new possibilities and experiences that might have otherwise been out of reach. This doesn't mean being passive or indifferent, but rather being present and responsive to the world around you. Surrendering to the natural flow of life can be liberating. It's about trusting that everything is working out for your highest good, even if it doesn't seem that way at the time. This trust is rooted in the understanding that Tao is guiding you every step of the way, leading you towards your true potential. By letting go, you're not losing control, but rather gaining a deeper connection to the world and yourself. The beauty of Wu Wei isn't about becoming passive or giving up on your goals. It's about finding that sweet spot between action and non-action, between effort and ease. It's about knowing when to push forward and when to let things unfold naturally. I encourage you to start small. Notice where you might be forcing things in your life. Maybe it's in your relationships, where trying too hard to control outcomes is creating tension. Perhaps it's in your career, where pushing aggressively might be closing doors that would open naturally with a gentler approach. If you've found value in understanding Wu Wei, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of mindful explorers. Every week, we dive into ancient wisdom like this that can transform your modern life. And speaking of transformation, check out our video on mindfulness meditation linked below. It's the perfect companion to today's discussion about effortless living. Remember, sometimes the path to achieving more starts with doing less. Let the wisdom of Wu Wei guide you to a more effortless, flowing, and successful life.